Also opening on Christmas Day is Les Miserables. Set against the backdrop of 19th century France, Les Miserables tells an enthralling story of broken dreams and unrequited love, passion, sacrifice, and redemption, a timeless testament to the survival of the human spirit. Jackman plays ex-prisoner Jean Valjean, hunted for decades by the ruthless policeman Javert, played by Russell Crowe, after he breaks parole. When Valjean agrees to care for factory worker Fantine's Anne Hathaway, young daughter Cosette, their lives change forever. John, does this film live up to the legend of the stage musical?
When I first walked out of Les Mis for the first time, and I got to preface this by saying I'm a fan of the musical. I'm a fan of Les Mis, the musical. When I walked out, but that leaves me wondering when I went into it, it's not going to live up to it. Kind of like people who are a fan of a book. You know, you're a fan of a book and you go and see the movie and you're not it probably won't live up to the book, whatever. I kind of felt that way going into Les Mis. I should point out it's directed by Tom Hooper, who directed the Oscar-winning Best Picture of the Year, The King's Speech. He did a fabulous job with that. I was very curious to see how he'd do with this film. When I first walked out of Les Mis, the one question I was asking everybody, or asking myself, was, where am I going to put this film on the greatest films of all time list? I love this film. I thought this movie captured all the elements of the stage. I'm going to say something really sacrilegious. The movie is better than the stage musical.
Wow.
And the reason it is better than the stage musical is because they captured all the motion and beauty and torment and agony and despair and joy and hope of the stage musical, while at the same time being able to give it a much grander scope because it's a feature film. They're not limited to just a stage. I liked it that much. However, not all critics agree with me. It is holding a positive rating right now on Rotten Tomatoes of 70%, which is great. Here's what some of the critics who like the movie are saying. Marianne Johansson from Flick Philosopher said, "There's an alchemy in Les Miserables that brings together the best of the screen and the best of stage." Richard Roper said, "This is an unforgettable movie-going experience, sure to garner multiple Oscar nominations." Andrew L. Urban of Urban Cinephile said, "Having a cast of superb actors was more important to Hooper than casting a team of great singers. But make no mistake, there isn't a second-grade singer among them." Now, as I mentioned, not all critics loved it. Some of the critics who were more critical of the film had this to say. Michael Phillips of the Chicago Tribune said, "Simply, I didn't like it." Catherine Schwartz of The Guardian said, "By the end, you feel like a piñata on the dance floor. Empty, in bits, the victim of prolonged assault by killer pipes."
Oh my
gosh. Some critics really don't like this film. Some, like myself, are absolutely adoring it. I think Anne Hathaway is an absolute lock for Best Supporting Actress this year. She's going to take home that Oscar. I personally feel that Hugh Jackman playing Jean Valjean should win Best Actor of the Year, even over Daniel Day-Lewis. So, as you can see, the critics are not in agreement with this. Some don't like it. Some do. I highly recommend it, though, because I absolutely loved this movie.
Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure to stop what you're doing and subscribe to our AMC Theaters YouTube channel to keep up to date on all the movie news, editorials, and our AMC Movie Talk Show. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter to hear about all our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.